Hello, welcome to Fiber Watch. I'm Chimtai Kirui. Today we are going to look at technology in transportation industry, centering on ride sharing as a mode of transportation. In the last 3 years, the transportation industry in Kenya has become more competitive due to the deployment of AI and machine learning. Companies such as Uber, Bolt, Little Cab, Swivel, Wasili, among others, have become very popular in major towns. In order to understand the effect of artificial intelligence in transportation industry, I reached out to the General Manager of Adtel Kenya, Moses Njenga, to pick his expert opinion on this matter.
In Kenya, we have the advantage in that we have internet connectivity in even some of the remotest parts of the country. We have the advantage over the rest of maybe Africa, where our connectivity both on fixed internet and even mobile is almost all over. We've seen the movement of the ride-hailing services is now currently driven not by the availability of internet and technology, because you already have internet in all those places. It's now about the business logic, whether there is value in them being in a certain place. Initially, we saw the ride-hailing services being available strictly within Nairobi and within just sometimes within a 3-kilometer radius. You can see that radius has now expanded to even 40, 60 kilometers. And we are going to go to a situation whereby even in other cities, they are able to offer next to the city and continuously expanding. What we shall see is that eventually the gap will be bridged between the cities by the expansion. And this is largely driven by the availability of customers because the connectivity actually exists.
Another perfect example is that one of Google Maps, which apps transportation relies on. Every smartphone often comes with GPS pre-installed, which then allows the phone to transmit data back to Google database. Let's take a look at ride-sharing companies. Once you order, the system already knows your location and where you're going. On the basis of that, it already uses all the information that they are gathering from the various devices to then suggest to you which area has traffic, the distance and time it shall take, and then calculate the cost.
AI is able to associate a rider with a driver of their preference. For instance, a lady might want to have a lady driver. Now AI is used to make that decision where a lady is leaving point A, preferring to ride in a particular type of vehicle, depending on the choice that they give them, and even be able to link them with the closest driver who fits their profile. So all that can only be done through AI.
On the company side, the system intelligently searches and alerts drivers who are nearest to a customer requesting a ride. Drivers who have been idle for longest are given preference for a few seconds to accept the request, and if they don't accept it within a certain period, the request goes to the next person.
In all this, as we talk about Internet of Things, we talk about artificial intelligence and machine learning, this data has to be transported. The transport layer is offered by the internet companies, the network companies. They're the ones that are able to provide the carrier service from the customer to be able to access the internet, being able to locate the service they are looking for, and being able to be associated with the next available rider or driver. Remember, all of them, both the driver and the customer, both of them have to be online. They have to be on the internet at that time. And that's how it's able to dynamically associate the two. So internet is at the backbone of all this. Without that connectivity, there's no service that can be offered.
With products such as Fiber Mobile, more customers are getting connected and hence be able to enjoy a phone call away mode of transport. With good internet connection as a society, we are able to reap benefits such as this and much more. Keep on watching Fiber Watch for more insights on matters technology. My name is Chimtai Kirui. I'll see you on the next episode.